What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return a chance. Today's October 24th, 2023. It's actually 4 a.m. right now. I woke up like 20, 30 minutes ago and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just made some coffee and decided to do the market watch early. Since we do have Nivette coming over later on with the case, we're going to see what we pull. Maybe we'll do like a YouTube video or something or a post on Instagram, but yeah, we do have that coming. So I'm excited for that. We had a YCS Indiana happen this weekend, and we had Steven take that event with Rescue Ace. So Rescue Ace did a bow star, so it's safe to say that Age of Overlord did make a big impact in the meta. Today we're gonna be starting off with the Age of Overlord Secret rares. I'm kind of gonna skip over the quarter century rares because a lot of them I feel like are gonna drop down in price. A lot of the quarter centuries tend to go down in price later on after, like, I guess a couple weeks after they release. So I'm gonna just hold off on talking about those. But I do want to start off with SP Little Knight, the secret rare. This one was pre-selling for around like 80-ish dollars, and I thought it was gonna drop down to maybe like 50, $60 after release, but it looks like it's starting to go up in price instead of down after this weekend's YCS. 16 listings on the market. We have listings at $89.94, $90, $90. That's basically $90.99, $90.99, and heading up to $94.99 on the first page. So yeah, it is going up in price. And I'm not sure if this card is gonna drop down or if it's gonna stay at that price point for a while. But we do have maybe like an off season in December, January, where this card might go down in price, maybe hitting like $70, $80 again. We'll see how it does. Let me know how you guys feel about SP Little Knight. I saw people running like two copies of these under their decks. So I feel like this card is going to stick around that $90 price point for a while. But hopefully in that off season, maybe it goes down and I could pick some up. We have Wanted, the Seeker of Sinful Spoils. This one was pre-selling at $60. This one's the Abostar card that you play three of because it lets you add. 38 listings on the market, and right now we have it at, let's see, that's 58.49, 58.69, 58.99, 58.99, and yeah, heading up to that $60 price point. We're around that $60 price point. I don't see this card dropping down in price because Rescue Ace is the top deck of the format. People are going to be picking this up to play that Rescue Ace build. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Wanted, Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Uh, do you think Rescue Ace is going to continue to do good this format? Or is it one of those decks that people are still going to try to figure out and maybe it won't do good at the next event? We have M City, Glory of Horus. So I saw a couple Horus cards being splashed into a couple builds. We have 25 listings on the market for this card. It was like pre-selling for like $25 to $30 if I recall. And right now we have it at $35, $36 with shipping, $36.94, 37, so heading up to like the $40 price point. I'm not really sure how I feel about this one though. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about the Horus cards. How impactful do you think they're gonna do? I didn't see them. I don't think I saw them in like top 16, or they might have been in there. I just missed them. But we'll see. We still have another event that's gonna be coming up, I think, this weekend. A lot of people kind of skipped over YCS. A lot of people are actually focusing on YCS Richmond, which I think we have in November. But people kind of skipped over YCS, I think, Bolovia somewhere. It's right here. So we had YCS Indiana happen, and we have YCS Santa Cruz de la Sierra Bolovia on October 28th through the 29th. So it's this weekend. So we do have another event coming, and we'll see how Rescue Ace or the Horus engine performs at that event. Where's the YCS Richmond? I don't see it on here. Let me look it up. YCS Richmond. Maybe I missed that. Okay, so we do have a YCS Richmond event. I'm not sure why it wasn't showing up on the events calendar on here, but it looks like it is showing up on here on November 4th and 5th. So we do have that one coming up as well. But yeah, stay tuned and we'll see what decks perform well at that event and this weekend's event. Next up, let's see, what else do we have on the second page? Like I said, I'm skipping over the quarter centuries right now. We'll talk about those later on. The Bow Star, the Black Witch, 65 listings. This one, I think I saw people play like two of, maybe three of in the decks. 2621, 2650, 2795, 2799, and 2799. So heading up to that $30 price point. I don't remember what I saw these pre-selling at, but right now it's at like 27ish dollars. We have Superstar Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis. This one was pre-selling at $20. They dropped down to like $15, and then people scooped them up. Right now we have it setting above the $20 price point: 2160, 2268, 2288, 2292, and 2245, 2349. I think I saw these hit like a high price point of $26, $27 this weekend, but it looks like more people have started listing them and I guess undercutting each other. I would still pick them up around like the 25 dollars price point because I think these could hit like $40 someday. It's one of those cards that I think every deck could run, and you might not go into it, but you are gonna want to go into it when you need to go into it. So pick these up if you guys haven't already. Let's see. We have Arias the Labyrinth Butler. So I saw a top 16 Labyrinth build that wasn't even running this card, and I'm wondering why. Maybe the player wasn't able to get this in time. But right now we have Arias the Labyrinth Butler sitting at, let's see, $13, 1368, 1369, 1388, 1389, and 1399. I feel like these are gonna drop to like maybe under the $10 price point. But let me know how you guys feel about Arias the Labyrinth Butler. How many do you guys play in the Labyrinth build? I think I said it last week that my brother was playing only like one copy of this card in his build. So I think they're going to drop down in price. But let me know down in the comments how many you guys play. Visa Samsara, we had Manadium actually performing pretty well. I know we had, I think, Triff playing Manadium, and he was playing was it a going second build? No, it wasn't a going second build. It was just a combo build, but he did really well with it. So we have 17 listings on the market for this card. What was it at? I think I saw this around like $4 to $5. But right now we have it at $7.94, $8.99, $8.50, and heading up to the $10 price point. So it looks like people are starting to pick these up. I think this is what is it? One, two, or three of in the deck. I don't remember what it was. I think it's a three of. But yeah, if you guys haven't already and are planning to play Manadium, I would pick these up before they go up even higher. I think it's one of those cards that gets you started. King Sarcophagus looks like it's still around the $6 price point. Nothing, $7 actually. So it's starting to, what was it at last week? $5 to $6. So I guess it went up by like a dollar. So $5 to $6, $7 for this card. It's a three of. You are planning to play the Horus Engine, I guess pick that up as well. It's only like $5 to $6. This one's cheap as well. Blessings of Horus. How do you pronounce that? Duomatef. Blessing of Horus around like $3 to $4. Infernal Flame Banshee is actually one of those cards that looks pretty good. It's kind of generic as well. It says you can attach one material from this card, take one pyro monster from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So that might be able to come in handy later on when we have like a pyro monster that I guess people want to add to their hand or something. It's a generic level 4, and right now we have it at, let's see, it looks like it's gone up in price. These were under a dollar, and it looks like now they're like at $249, $250, $359, $360, $399. So yeah, they're heading up to like the $4 price point. I want to say hold off on buying these because I guess there's hype going on about it right now. We don't really have a pyro monster that kind of every deck plays. I mean, if we had a hand trap that was like a pyro monster we could add to the hand using Infernal Flame Banshee, I could see why this card would be going up. But right now it's just speculation. So maybe once that hype cools off, this card might go back down in price. I mean, if you get them for like $2 to $3, that's fine. But I feel like this card is going to cool off. It's going to get hyped up right now, but cool off later on. We have original Sinful Spoils of Snake Eye around like $1 or $2. Snake Eye Flambridge Dragon around $2, $3. We have the TG Rocket Salamander, $1 to $2. TG Limiter Removal, $1 to $2. Vanquish So Gel Long has actually gone down in price. This was at like $5 pre-sale, and right now we have it selling for like $1, $2. I would pick these up. I think I didn't really see I think I saw one Vanquish Soul build make like the top 16 cut, but I think this might come like into the format. I would pick copies up. They're only $1, so pick these up if you guys haven't already. I feel like these could go back up to like the $5 price point. At $1, that's a steal. What else? Manadium, Tricictra, Former Dark Ring. I think that's it for the cards I want to talk about. Everything else is like under $1. But yeah, we'll take a look at the set again probably next week. Give it some more time to settle. Some more people are probably gonna list some more cards. Like I said, we barely have our case coming in, so yeah, we're gonna probably open it up and list some cards once we see what we pull. But yeah, on to the next card now. So we had an Exodia deck being featured on a feature match this YCS weekend, and that kind of shocked the community. But this one, Blue Dragon Summoner, was one of the cards that was used to be able to add the pieces to the hand. It looks like the demo deck 2016 commons are out of stock, so they got bought out. We have the Speed Duel, Destiny Masters commons at 22 listings, and then we have the Super Starter Space Time Showdown. I guess this is a starter deck or something. It's a comment, but it's also going low on listings. And we have this card right now at, let's see, I guess it was under $1, and right now we have it at like 122, 122, $1.40, 172, 116, and $1.20. So it's kind of trying to reach a $2 price point. We have the other one. Let's see, it's at moderately 123, 147, 108, and heading up to $2.50. So it is trying to reach like the $2 price point. Let me know how you guys feel about Blue Dragon Summoner. Do you guys think that more players are gonna try to build that Exodia build? Because it is kind of a consistent. All you need to do is get like get a warrior monster out and make a Soda and get the combo going. So I thought that was pretty impressive. I think his name was Jeff, the player that made the Exodia build. I think it might be Jeff. I might be wrong about that. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. But yeah, Blue Dragon Summoner. I guess it's going low on listings and going up in price. Celine, Queen of the Master of Magicians. So we have two versions available, but this one was played as a 3 of in that Exodia build. To be able to consistently bring back Blue Dragon Summoner from the graveyard and get the search effect off it. So it looks like Celine is kind of getting, I guess, 54 listings, 60 listings. It's kind of going up in price, because I saw these at like $3.40. But right now we have it at, let's see, what's the cheapest? $4.77, $4.25, $4.38, $4.48, $4.73, and $5. I might actually be listing some and getting rid of Celine's, because I did buy some, but I think it's one of those cards that's listed on the OCG Rarity Collection sets, so I feel like it's gonna be reprinted again here in the TCG for the R Rarity Collection. So I might try to get rid of some before the reprint gets announced while the hype is up, because it is getting Exodia hype right now. Ultra Rare is at $5.49, $5.49, $4.58, $4.69. So yeah, heading up to that $5 price point. But like I said, I would hold off on picking up Celine unless you really want to play that Exodia build. But yeah, I think the reprint might be coming in the Rarity Collection, so just be aware of that. We have Destiny Hero Dangerous. The Ultra Rare kind of going up a little bit in price. We have commons available for my budget players, but this one's kind of budget as well. This card is getting some play in tier elements, because you do run Malicious, and it's a Destiny Hero monster, so you can make this with Malicious and any tier element. It says you could discard one card, send one Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. And if you do Destiny Hero monster you control, gain 200 attack for each Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard until the end of the turn. So I guess this could be used to put like Denier in the graveyard or something. But yeah, these were sitting around like under $1, and right now we have them at $1, $1.25, $1.59. So heading up a little bit in price at 42 listings, and this card used to be at like 100 listings, but it looks like people are starting to pick this up, maybe teching this in tier elements. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Destiny Hero Dangerous down in the comments below. Do you guys think that more tier elements are going to pick this up and tech this card, or is it one of those cards that's not worth running? We have this continuous trap card called Scrub Raid that's getting some attention right now. We only have one listing on the market for this card, and it's at $17.99. So this card is being teched in Runix. Since they skip their battle phase, they're trying to make their opponents skip their battle phase too. It says during the battle phase, you can send one card you control to the graveyard, except this card to end the battle phase. So they're basically trying to lock you out of your battle phase as well. I'm not really sure how good this card is gonna be. It looks like people are picking up on it though. It was a $3 to $5 card. Now it's pushing up to the $18 price point. And we do have sales at the $18, $17, $13, $10, $15 price points that they are selling. If you guys have some of these in bulk, I would definitely go try to search them out and maybe sell them off, because I think it's just high pitching it up. I don't think this card is gonna stick, but I could be wrong. So let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about Scrub Raid. It looks like the secret rare version of Mistaken Arrest is going low on listings. We do have gold rares and rares available for my budget players if you guys want to test it out, but the secret rare is going up in price. This card says until the end of your next turn after this card resolved, neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. And this card used to be around like $5 to $7. Right now we have the cheapest listing, 10 listings on the market. We have listings at $11. Then after this one's gone, we have it going up to, that's $14 and $18.90, $18.95, and $21.99. So it is starting to go up in price. I think I have one of these in my binder. I might need to search it out and sell it off right now. We do have sales at the $13 price point, $18, $18, $13, and so they are selling at that high price point. Let me know how you guys feel about Mistaken Arrest though. Are you playing this one, or are you guys playing Joe and Lockbird? Both of them seem to be doing like the same thing. We have Rescue Ace. Like I said, Rescue Ace took the event with the Ballstar engine, so I wanted to take a look at how the cards are doing. It looks like Rescue Ace Hydra, and it was hitting like a high price one of like $60-ish a couple weeks back. Right now we have 32 listings on the market. We have listings at $54.99, $54.99, $55.88, $55, and $55.39. So it looks like it's still holding around like the $50, $60 price point. We have Turbulence at 29 listings. I think more builds have started to incorporate like 2 copies of this. Let's see, it was sitting around like $10-ish, I think, last time we covered it. And right now we have it hitting a new higher price point at $17.98, $17.98, $18, $18.23, and $18.45. So it's almost hitting that $20 price point. This is a card that I think used to be like under $1 when it released. No one really paid attention to it, but yeah, it was like $2, and now it's at $20. So that's a big price increase. But yeah, if you guys are planning to play Rescue Ace, it is going to stay expensive since it is going to be one of those top tier decks of the format. Let me know how you guys feel about Rescue Ace in general. Do you think it's going to be doing good at the next event, or is it one of those decks that just needs some time to figure out? Vicious Astrolabe looks like it's going up in price, so I think more players have started to incorporate more than just one copy of this card. I think they play like 2 or 3 now. It was sitting around like $10-ish, but right now we have it going up in price. We have it at $16.49, $16.59, $16.08, $15.89, $16.97, $16.98, and $17.20 with shipping on the first page, with 42 listings available on the market. So Mana DM was one of those decks that was being represented a lot, and it did do pretty good. I think we had like 2 in like top 16 or 3 in top 16 or something like that. So it is one of those decks that could be performing well at this format. We'll see how it does at the next event. But yeah, Vicious Astrolabe going up in price. Let me know how you guys feel about Vicious Astrolabe down in the comments below. How high do you think this card could hit in price, or is it going to come back down? Another card I want to take a look at, because it's a Mana DM card, is Peaceful Planet Pecularium. This is their field spell unless you add a Mana DM monster or a Visa Starfruit monster from your deck to your hand. I think this one was hitting at like a high price point of like $30-ish or $40-ish. I think I remember selling it for like $40. But right now you could get it for, let's see, $23.69, $24.75, $24.49, $24.99, and $26.99 with shipping. So if you guys haven't got your copies of these yet and you are planning to play Mana DM, I would definitely pick them up now before they start going up in price, because if it does good again at the next events we have, this card is definitely going to push up back to like the $30-$40 price point. Let me know how you guys feel about it down in the comments below though. So yesterday we got announced some new support for Raid Raptors, as well as some new support for Aroma, so I guess some new plant support, and Phantom Nightmare. And I actually haven't taken a look at what they do, but I did notice Force Trade going up in price for the Secret Rare and going low on listing. So this card used to be around like $5-ish, and with the announcement, people started to buy it out. We have listing starting at $9, $10, $11, $12, $13, then $14.46, $14.99, $19.99, heading up to that $25 price point. We do have sales at the $8 price point, $5 price point, $19 price point, $14 price point. So people are buying these Force Tricks. But for my budget players, we do have other copies available. If you guys don't want to pay for the Secret Rare, we have Ultra Rares and Super Rares available for Raid Raptor Force Tricks. So you do have options. Another card I noticed was going low on listings was Raid Raptor Cost. So this one's at 3 listings. It was sitting at around like $3 to $4. And right now we have it at $9.90, $9.36, and $20. So it is going up in price. So we do have sales at that $9 price point. This one says target one Raid Raptor monster you control. Special summon one monster with the same name as that monster on the field from your hand or deck in defense position. You can only activate one Raid Raptor card per turn. You cannot special summon monsters during the turn you activate this card, except Raid Raptor monsters. But yeah, if you guys took a look at the Raid Raptor support, let me know down below if it's good and if these cards are worth picking up right now. We took a look at Aromatherapy Jasmine a couple weeks back. I think it was around like $10 to $12, and right now we have 27 listings on the market. It hasn't gone up too much. We still have listings at $12.29, $12.37, $13, $13.49, and $13.99. So yeah, it's still kind of below $15. I think the highest I seen this at was like $17, $20. When Rikus and Avalon won like was it a YCS event? No, it was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship over in the EU, I think. This card got hyped up and people started buying it. But it went down ever since. I think this is a good price to get them at because it only has one printing. And with the new Aroma stuff that just came out, I think more people might catch onto this deck and start picking these up, making this card go up and higher in price. We have Aromage Jasmine. I think we have 2 versions of this. So we have Aromage Jasmine. We have the Secret Rare going low on listings, but we do have an Ultra Rare for my budget players. These are under $1. The Secret Rare, this one is at, let's see, we used to have it around like the $7 price point, and right now we have our cheapest one at $7, $8, $9, $13, $14, $16, heading up to that $20 price point. And we do have sales at, let's see, $6.48, $7, $6, $7, $7, $7. So they're selling for about around like the $7 price point. But yeah, they are heading up in price. Let me know down below if you guys took a look at the Aroma support and if it's good, and if you guys think these are worth picking up. But like I said, you do have options with the Ultra Rare if you guys don't want to spend money on the Secret Rare. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch though. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return to Chance. Wish us luck on our pulls. We'll be posting a YouTube video or an Instagram post showing you guys what we pull. But yeah, this is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.